Alright, what's going on, guys? So, the post ended up getting 500 likes yesterday, so I told you guys I would do a story time if that happened, and I gave you guys even the option to vote for which of two stories that you wanted. It was between, I think, Fist Fight at the Fair and the cop RKO's a dude, which, by the way, was insane, and the time that we made a teacher literally switch genders during class. That just, I don't know, something about that sounds funny to say, but it actually did kind of happen. No clickbait, this is a real story, and it's funny. I'm thinking back on it now. Anyways, I will be allowing you guys to vote on future videos and even stories to tell and things like that, just to kind of garner what you guys would be interested in. So I guess I would look out for that stuff in the future if I were you guys, because, I mean, if you want to go ahead and vote on things and you want to have a say in what you want to see, that's your best way to do it. Well, anyways, so this happened my senior year of high school, which was last year, and it was actually only a few months ago because it was towards the end of the year. And this happened during history class. I had this history class. I had to take government. See, this is a confusing part right here. Okay, so in the state of Ohio, you're supposed to take government your junior year, but I didn't go to a traditional high school my junior year. I went to a trade school, which did not, for some reason, allow me to take government that year. I have no idea why I wasn't allowed to. I literally had a free period, and I would have been more than willing to just get that credit out of the way, but no, they're like, nah, you gotta wait till your senior year. Anyway, I went back to my regular high school my senior year because I didn't enjoy the trade school that much. And then I took government my senior year, which is what class this was. It was basically like American history / government. We didn't really learn a whole lot about government and things like that. More or less, we mulched over the same information about all the amendments. It was just the most boring class. Oh my god. And I am a history fanatic. Like, I love history. I have always really enjoyed history, but just mulching over literally the same things over and over and over again in high school was just terrible. Like, that was another thing I enjoyed about middle school. I mean, every year we learned something different, at least where I went. I mean, we actually learned about legitimate history, and that carried on through my freshman year of high school, where I learned a lot about, you know, World Wars I and II, different things like that, and that actually went over a lot of different things that I should know. And I'm not saying I shouldn't know the things that we learned in government, but I already knew it from like 3 prior years of having this completely knocked into our heads, and yeah. That just built up, I would say, so much boredom that our class basically just turned into a group of degenerates. So here I am, one of the only seniors in this class of like 35 fucking kids, and they're all like juniors. There might be 2 or 3 other seniors, that's it. With this boring ass class and this teacher that was just, I guess, so easy to just get at and troll. Well, get trolled he did. So throughout the entire year, we just fucked with this dude, and it was kind of relentless, I'm not gonna lie. We might have made this dude hate his life. I mean, he every day came to school. He even told us, like, maybe 3 months into the year, he actually threatened to take us all out of a physical class and move us to a completely separate block in the schedule to take an online class taught by someone entirely different. And of course, he thought that was like a threat, like, oh no, I have to take an online course? I have to do something where, you know, the work is, you do like once a week? Oh, please don't do that. So he did not like our class. He even mentioned on one occasion that, like, we were the worst class he had. And my high school was garbage my senior year. We had the middle school integrated with the high school. Well, 7th and 8th grade was integrated in with the high school. And he told us that our class was worse than the middle school classes that he taught, and I didn't really care because obviously I was only there for like 4 more credits anyways. At this point, I was doing pretty much 3/4 of all my classes as college courses, so, you know, I didn't really care. But yeah, he did not enjoy us being there. We messed with him a lot. And it all boiled over one day when we literally made this man switch genders. So we come into class. It has been probably the worst week of the year for him because we have just been awful, right? We have been terrible to this dude and his son. For some reason, you guys just, you don't understand. This guy's son was a substitute teacher, and we constantly had him when this dude was missing school and stuff like that. It was something else. This fool came back after like 2 days of not being there, and his son gave us shit reports and things like that. And it just wasn't a great return for him. Anyway, class starts and everything. It starts off somewhat normal, and it just, thinking back on it, this was just, it was odd, okay? Because this isn't something that happened every day, but I'm actually trying to pay attention, right? And that's a rarity in that class to begin with, because I was either always sleeping or fucking off. The entire class just starts laughing, and this dude just stops, and I'm like, oh god, what happened? Well, it turns out a couple of rows to my right, this kid pulled a burrito out, right? Like a literal burrito. And he takes it and he starts whipping it around almost like a cowboy lassos a rope. And he blasted this kid in front of him right in the back of the head with this burrito, like in a bag. Just smacks this dude in the head with a burrito. And he's just confused, right? He got hit with the double concussion, as Birdman would say it. He was just stunned, right? I'm not gonna lie, I was confused too. I had no clue what was going on, but he tells him, like, put the burrito away, you know, just usual teacher shit, and he puts the burrito away, of course. And class kind of continues past that. Well, probably not even 5 to 10 minutes later, one of my friends is all the way at the front. Behind him is Chris. You guys know Chris. He's been on countless live streams with me at this point. And then there's another one of our friends who we'll call Jeff, right behind him. And like I said, not even 5 minutes probably after this entire thing with the burrito just happened, I'm gonna try to do what Jeff did, but Jeff, right in the middle of this dude talking, just goes, bark? And it is so loud, oh my god. It was so loud that, like, it echoed out in the hall. It was bark, 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 and the class just halts, you know what I'm saying? This dude stands up, and he gets up there, and he's about to give us, like, the dictator speech, and he's like, you know what? I'm just sick and tired of it. All the time we come in here, and you guys just want to goof around, you don't want to pay attention, you disrespect me and my son, and I try my hardest to come here every day and teach you guys all this stuff and everything, and you guys can't even give me the credit or respect that I deserve. He was like, and then we come in today after all those bad reports that I had all week, and you're over there hitting people in the head with burritos. And our entire row of friends right there in front of him just start laughing. I put my head down. I'm trying not to, like, be too obvious because he's already pissed. And he looks at all of us, especially at Jeff, right? And he just goes, and if you think that whole dog barking thing was funny, then you can get out! His voice went from, like, a middle-aged man to just straight up female. I'm serious. I think this dude literally transcended and created a ripple in time and just literally transformed into a female for like 3 seconds. And his voice would crack all the time, and it kinda did it in the middle of him talking, and then of course he sounds like a woman when he did it. But this fool just straight up, he broke the gender sphere. I saw a comment on the voting poll yesterday, something about teacher, the last gender bender. Dude, that was him. Like in the intro to Avatar where it's like water, air, earth. It'd be like gender, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy.
Earth. Fire. Air.
Gender. And dude, everyone just started pissing themselves laughing. It was so funny. This fool legitimately squealed at us in class. A grown man squealed like a female in class. He did not catch a break for the entire year. And for the rest of the year, some people, like when they would say his name, like Mr. Genderbender, they would say Miss Genderbender. I don't think he ever caught on because he didn't really listen to anything we had to say because we were all kind of acting like dicks to him all the time. But anyway, that's the story of the time that my teacher literally transcended the gender barrier and broke the silence of his female side. If you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you're brand new. We're almost to 100,000 subscribers here on the channel. I probably will do another story time very soon because you guys have been kind of requesting it. I've seen probably over a couple dozen comments and stuff in just the past few weeks about, hey, when is there going to be another story time? It's been said on stream. It's been mentioned to me in DMs on the Discord server. The poll had like thousands of votes in just over, what, about 20 hours or so that was pretty good. You guys seemed a little bit excited for this video. The poll was at like 80 to 20% in favor of this, so I'll probably do another one probably within the next few weeks. Anyways, make sure to turn on notifications for always to see all my newest content as it comes out. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter at @subtooptimus for memes, thoughts, and updates. Join the Discord down below for live updates and conversations with other Optimus fans, and even myself. I get in there probably about once a day, or at least I try to. We're almost to 1,000 members there as well. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, breaking the gender barrier and signing out.